Now, if you're at all like me, you low key went crazy when Tomodachi Life Living the Dream was first announced. And like already right there, just looking, at like the gameplay footage and all that junk and like some of the different events that they were showcasing. Already, bro, you knew you were gonna enjoy playing the actual game when it released. Um typically like typically I'm not actually a big Nintendo person. Like actually. Like the only thing I actually really like from Nintendo is like Pokemon. And that's it. Not really anything else. Like I like, like their other things, like of course Mario Bros. And like Super Metroid and like Smash Bros. And maybe even like Splatoon. But like those things are cool, like but like I never really like got into them, to be completely honest. like like Pokemon is really like the only thing that like I've ever shown like real, probably like genuine interest in, except like Tomodachi Life is like the exception. um I've never actually played the original Tomodachi Life. um even though like I do have a 3DS that like I can totally play on it, right? And I actually do have it on there. Um, but and I did actually plan on playing it like a little bit ago, but like around that time, like Living the Dream got announced, and literally the original Tomodachi Life, I just like skip that. I'm skipping straight to Living the Dream, bro. And I just never played the original Tomodachi Life. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I won't. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I will, because customization is like a big thing for me. So like, and I know like on the original one, obviously like it doesn't have a ton of customization, but like I don't know. I don't know. I did watch Dan TDM's I watched Dan TDM's gameplay of Tomodachi Life when he did his series, though way back when he did it. And I was actually super into that. Right? I was really into that, watching him like like he made himself, Dr. Treyors. I want to say he made Grim, but I don't know. And I want to say he also made Sans, but that I also don't know. I Loki don't remember all of the people that he made except for himself and Dr. Treyors. Loki, that's it. But I was super into that series when I watched it. Like way back when, obviously that was coming around, and like clearly it kept me entertained and interested, right? I didn't play the demo of Living the Dream when the demo came out. I watched Nimi Nimi Nightmare. I watched her play the demo. And like the main reason why I didn't play the demo was because like I wanted my first time like playing the game to be the full experience, instead of just like you being locked behind just making three me's, which like I suppose that like playing a demo is actually like more good than bad, because like obviously like there's not really any harm in playing any demo, if like we're gonna be honest here. Like obviously you get like the free hamster outfit and you're already kind of ahead of the game with the three me's, right? But yeah, the main reason why I don't know, I was just being weird about it, and I wanted my first time playing the game to be the full game, the full experience, instead of like I just get through the demo and then I have to wait, right? I can't make any more progress, and I just have to wait until the full game comes out, right? When did it come out? It came out. The full game came out, I think, on the 16th, and then but like you could actually like formally it came out on the 16th, but like you could have played it earlier, right? Like I did play it earlier, right? I played it early because for some reason, for me, the full game was out at like 9 p.m. PST the night before. So I had it pre-ordered, right? It was on my system. I didn't get the physical edition. I got the digital edition, right? And that's not to say that like physical media is like I hate physical media. No, I 110% like physical media, right? And I totally believe that physical media should still and continue being, a thing going forward, right? But like I played it at like around 9 p.m. or something the night before. Uh the only reason why I found that out was because I saw Nimi playing it and I was like, how is she playing it? The game comes out tomorrow. And like, is it released? And so I looked it up and said, oh shoot, the full game is already out. So I played it, or I turned on my Switch, right? I turned on my Switch and then I downloaded it. And I was surprised because you couldn't if you pre-order it, obviously it's on your system, but you can't actually download it, right? You can't pre-download it on your system because like it's not formally out yet, right? So you had to just wait. And then but literally the night before the 16th, you were able to download it. And I was surprised to see that you could download it. So I downloaded it, waited like 30 minutes, and then booted up the game. And I thought it was, I legitimately thought it was fake, right? I thought it was fake. And like, I thought if I booted into the game, that like is going to hit me with like, wait for the full release at the 16th, 12 a.m. on the Thursday or something like that. But no, it didn't. It was the full game. So yeah, I played it and I also watched Nimi play it that night because she was streaming it. Um and I literally played it until my Switch died from 100%, which was like I don't even know how long like I want maybe 3-4 hours I want to say. Maybe I low key don't know. Two like anywhere from like 2 to 4 hours or something like that. And like I was already hooked. Clearly I was already hooked. And the first me that I made, of course, had to be me. Right? Uh I just found this out recently too. Apparently the game got leaked and like people were like how do I say this without like being like without explicitly saying it, but like in a way where it still kind of makes sense. Uh let's just say uh shoot, how am I gonna say this? Let's say people were Emily layering the game on their PasoCon for free because it got leaked online. I'm not gonna go into detail on like how you do that, but all I'm saying is like if you got a brain, you can do it, bro. Uh, Although I will say I did also see that some people said that like they accidentally installed viruses or something like that that were like disguised as the game. So like if you do this method, like please be careful and like know what you're doing and downloading, right? Like double and triple check. And like I'm not responsible for anything you do. I'm not encouraging this. Like I'm just saying what I see, bro. I actually did try this and I did it safely, right? I made sure that the way that I was doing it was a-okay and what I'm downloading was a-okay. The main reason why like I actually did try this was because like I saw people doing like in the game you can make custom items, right? You can like draw your own stuff. I saw people like making like turning images online like to like things in the game, which literally makes them like obviously like it's pixelated a little bit, but like it's enough. It's so detailed to the point like you clearly know what it is. Like it looks one to one. Like I saw someone on Twitter have lean and Doritos in their food store, and it was and there was also Germa too, and it was like they literally took an image off the internet and converted that into the game through like a mod, which is legitimately what they did. When I did Emily later the game on my PasoCon, the grass was like glitchy. Like I don't know. The glass was like glitchy. Um, and it did lag a bit occasionally. You have to play it at like 30 frames per second because I found out that the game speed, right, is dependent on the frames. I turned VSync off once and I was getting like 800 plus frames, but the game was doing things like hella fast. Like the loading icon in the bottom right was like the loading icon in the bottom right was straight moving like Prime Gran Torino from My Hero or something, bro. Like I don't know. But like to be honest, like I didn't really find Emily latering the game that enjoyable because like mainly because of the glitchy visuals, missing textures and like occasional lag. Legitimately, I just wanted to see if it worked or not. But like, of course, like I'm gonna keep playing on my Switch because one, I bought the game, and two, I don't really want to shortcut ways to get like hyper realistic one to one like custom things into my island. Obviously, I am gonna make custom things into my island, but like them being like hyper realistic one to one, like I kind of because like it kind of takes the joy out of it because like I feel like the whole point of like making custom items and stuff is to like be creative and like do things your own way and make things how you interpret it, right? But like that stuff was 100% cool and I do like it. um yeah, but and another thing that I think that like Nintendo kind of dropped the ball on is like not like being able to share things between people, like how in Animal Crossing you could like share pathing, share path designs or clothing designs um through the QR codes, right? You can like publish them and then you could like share a QR code or like a code, and then you could go to like the clothing store, and then you could go to the custom booth and then scan the QR code or something, or input the QR or input the code or something like that. Just like sharing content between people. I kind of feel like that should have been a thing in this game, but like then again, there like people would probably be making some like outlandish stuff. I've already seen people do outlandish stuff, right? In Tomodachi life, living the dream. But like it's a game that already has no filter. But like I guess like Nintendo kind of like thought that like giving people the ability to share items kind of would have been like a little too powerful. Um I don't know, but like maybe not items or like clothing. No, maybe yeah, maybe clothing because I mean there was some like I mean if you looked hard enough, there 100% was some explicit stuff for Animal Crossing, right? Well, like I don't know, like at the very least, like you should be able to share me designs. Like honestly, you should be able to share me designs because, like, of course, with like the face paint feature and all that, like I feel like you should be able to share me designs. But yeah, I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit on that. But like I'm not complaining because like I'm totally content with it. And I and Loki, I've always wanted to try picking up like a just drawing, right? So like I'm totally cool with it, right? I just think that like maybe it's something that like they could have added in. Who knows? Maybe it's something that they'll add it. I don't think they will, but if they added it in a future update, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I think it's great. I'm gonna keep playing it. Uh, yeah.